We humans are a curious bunch. We love to explore, to question, and sometimes to buy things that make us scratch our heads. Yes, I'm talking about those peculiar products lurking on the internet. The ones with names that sound like inventions from a Dr. Seuss book. You know the ones, the banana slicers, the wearable sleeping bags, the devices that promise to peel a pineapple in seconds. Spoiler alert, they usually don't. There's a certain charm to these oddities. Are they utterly useless? Maybe. Are they a testament to human ingenuity, even if slightly misguided? Absolutely. It's like peeking into the minds of inventors who dare to dream, who ask what if, even when the why is a bit fuzzy. So, buckle up, dear readers, as we delve into the world of the weird and wonderful, where functionality meets funny bone and practicality takes a backseat to pure, unadulterated peculiarity. We'll be your intrepid explorers, venturing into the unknown depths of online marketplaces, all in the name of science, or at least in the name of a good chuckle. Join me, won't you, as we separate the bizarre from the brilliant, and maybe, just maybe, discover a hidden gem amidst the sea of strangeness. After all, isn't life too short for boring kitchen utensils and predictable camping gear? Let the adventures in oddity begin. First up on our expedition into the land of the strange is a contraption that's both intriguing and perplexing, the 2-in-1 cup. Imagine this, one vessel, 2 separate compartments, a symphony of sips awaiting. The idea? Genius, some might say. Enjoy your coffee and a refreshing glass of water without the need for 2 separate cups. Space-saving, efficient, the epitome of modern convenience. Or so it seems. In reality, dear readers, the execution leaves something to be desired. Picture this. You take a hearty gulp of your morning brew, only to find your next sip is water? Confusion reigns. Have you been transported to an alternate dimension where beverages mix at will? No, just the unfortunate design flaw of a cup that can't quite decide what it wants to be. Cleaning, too, becomes an adventure. The narrow opening, a nightmare for sponges, the dual compartments, a breeding ground for forgotten coffee remnants. And let's not forget the inevitable moment when you forget which side holds what, resulting in a startling and potentially unpleasant surprise for your taste buds. So, is the two-faced cup a stroke of brilliance or a recipe for disaster? The jury's still out, folks. But one thing's for sure, it's a conversation starter, albeit one that might involve a few spills and bewildered expressions. Next, we journey into the great outdoors, where survival of the fittest often depends on the quality of your gear. But what happens when your gear tries to do too much? Enter the multifunctional camping utensil, a Frankensteinian creation that promises to be the ultimate solution for all your dining needs in the wild. Fork? Check. Spoon? Check. Knife? Sort of. Can opener? Well, it tries. On paper, it sounds like a dream come true. One less thing to pack, one less thing to lose in the wilderness. But in practice, dear readers, it's a recipe for culinary chaos. Imagine trying to spear a juicy marshmallow with a fork that's also trying to be a spoon. Or attempting to spread peanut butter with a knife that's more like a dull saw. Frustration mounts. Appetites dwindle. And then there's the cleaning. Oh, the cleaning. With so many nooks and crannies, it's a haven for food particles, a breeding ground for bacteria. You're more likely to find remnants of last night's dinner than achieve a sparkling clean. So, is this multifunctional marvel a stroke of genius or a recipe for culinary disaster in the wilderness? Let's just say sometimes it's better to stick to the basics. A trusty fork, a reliable spoon, and a good old-fashioned knife. They may not be fancy, but they get the job done. Section 4. The why of the weird head-scratchers or hidden gems. As we delve deeper into the world of bizarre products, it's easy to dismiss them as mere novelties, the result of too much time and a surplus of imagination. But you know, there's something endearing about this quirky corner of the consumer market. It's a testament to the human spirit of innovation, a reminder that even the most outlandish ideas deserve a chance to shine, or in some cases, to flop spectacularly. Perhaps these oddball inventions are a reflection of our own desire for novelty, for a break from the mundane. In a world of mass-produced sameness, they stand out, a beacon of individuality, even if that individuality borders on the absurd. They make us laugh, they make us think, and sometimes they even make us wonder, why didn't I think of that? So the next time you stumble upon a product that makes you do a double take, don't be so quick to judge. Take a moment to appreciate the creativity, the sheer audacity of it all. Who knows? You might just discover a hidden gem amidst the weirdness, a product that's so oddly perfect, you'll wonder how you ever lived without it. Or, you might just end up with a drawer full of useless gadgets. Either way, it's an adventure. Section 5. The verdict. Embrace the odd, but proceed with caution. After venturing into the wild world of bizarre products, it's time to render a verdict. Are these oddities strokes of genius or just plain goofy? The answer, my friends, is not so simple. It's a mixed bag, a delightful hodgepodge of practicality and peculiarity. Some inventions, like our two-faced cup and multifunctional camping utensil, are well-intentioned but ultimately flawed. They promise convenience, but deliver confusion, aiming for efficiency but landing squarely in the realm of just use two separate things. Others, however, might surprise you. What seems like a ridiculous contraption at first glance could turn out to be a surprisingly useful addition to your life. The key, I've found, is to approach these products with a healthy dose of skepticism and a sense of humor. Don't expect miracles. Don't invest your life savings. But don't be afraid to take a chance on something a little out there. You never know what you might discover. Section 6. Beyond the bizarre, the joy of discovery. In the end, the true joy of exploring bizarre products lies not in finding the next life-changing gadget, but in the journey itself. It's about embracing the unexpected, celebrating the human spirit of invention, and finding humor in the most unlikely of places. It's a reminder that life is too short to take ourselves too seriously, and that sometimes the most rewarding discoveries are the ones that make us laugh, scratch our heads, and say, well, that's different. So go forth, intrepid explorers of the internet. Dive into the depths of online marketplaces. Embrace the bizarre, the wacky, the downright weird. You never know what treasures or hilarious misfires you might unearth. And who knows, maybe you'll even inspire the next generation of inventors to dream big, think outside the box, and create the next banana slicer that actually changes the world. Or at least, makes us chuckle.